Welcome back to Intermission Entertainment. My name is Hunterman.
I'm Cody the Kingslayer.
And here's a thing that happened today when we tried to start stream. This is an intermission. Hi everybody from everybody in the future. All right, so if I click on this button to go to Final Fantasy VII, after the no signal thing, I didn't do the no signal thing before. Oh, it's really insistent about not having a signal. It asked me if I own this game. That's a funny question. Because no, I don't own this game. This game is in Game Pass, right? If you have a...
Or is it?
If you have a game disc, insert it now. If you bought this online, make sure you're signed in. If you don't have the rights for playing it, you need to go to the Microsoft Store. So, this is how, 10 minutes before stream, I learned that Final Fantasy VII has left Game Pass. As I was explaining to Cody, and I'm explaining right now to Little Adora, in case Alex missed the beginning of this, and for everybody watching on YouTube, this is why this playlist, if you're watching it without any more videos past this point, has currently stopped. Because the game is on hiatus until we can do a couple of things to resolve this issue. One, if, as it mentions here, I were to go to the the Microsoft Store and see about purchasing it, it turns out this, what is this, 25-year-old game? When did 97? What is 97? Yeah. So 24-year-old game. This 24-year-old game is $16 new, digitally. Digital game. Now, keeping in mind, I've already bought Final Fantasy VII before. Okay, I bought Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation Network to encourage them to put out Final Fantasy Tactics, which in my brain worked because Final Fantasy Tactics came out like a year or two later on PlayStation Network. But it was $5 or $6, I'm pretty sure, and this is 16. So that's the situation right now. We have a couple of options we can do. One, we can purchase the game right now. Unless somebody in chat wants to give me $16, this is too fucking much for Final Fantasy VII.
And I mean, just gonna throw it out there. I would not say that that's what we're asking for here either.
No, it's not. No. Pleasantly surprised, but not what we're actually... Nobody's under the obligation to do that. Okay, but this... something I didn't get I don't think I got the proper answer from before, Cody, but now that I've got you in chat and I can just ask you directly, like... Or, in the talking, in the Discord, is that too much for Final Fantasy VII today? I think it is.
Dude, as much as I like the game, as much as I am a diehard fan of it, I think in this day and age, anything more than $9, $9.99, something like that, is pretty much overpriced for this game.
Yeah, see, your cutoff is 9. I feel like old games shouldn't go out of price. I feel like hard drives, that there's a certain minimum cost. But I do believe that this, for me, I think mine's 6. Because I'm pretty sure 6 is what I played for the version of on PSN. I think that's how much it was when it came out on PlayStation Network, which was just a disc drop, digital download version of like the 4 discs together as like one. I don't even remember exactly how it worked out, but like you just bought the one digital thing and you had access to the game on PlayStation Network. 3 discs? Oh, I'm sorry, 8 and 9 are 4 discs. Right. Sorry, 3 discs. But in any event, all of them are together for one price. $6 is definitely the high price, Dora says. Okay. Well, point being, it's not 16.
I would tend to agree. 16 is just too much. I mean, I still think like $9.99 kind of works. That works in my head. Anything more than that, I'm really not willing to go that far. But I also have a bit more, I guess, nostalgia and love for the game, so maybe that increases a little bit.
I would be with you, Cody, if they had properly cleaned up the still images and actually, you know what? That might be it. If they properly cleaned up the still images, because the game is very muddy. It looks like a PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah, it does. No question about that.
Dora says, wouldn't you need to restart if you bought it on a different platform? Ah, yes. So that is the additional point at this point. So, 1, I can hook up a audio video to HDMI adapter that I have to plug in my original PlayStation and put in the discs to it of my Final Fantasy VII hoping that those discs have not degraded over time and are readable, and that nothing happens while we're going through the playthrough, and start the entire game over again. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is to plug in the PlayStation 3 and attempt to play the PSN version, which admittedly is the third version of Final Fantasy VII Original, because it is the International American Classic Edition release with the green label. I'm pretty sure it's that one for PlayStation 1. So it wouldn't have as many typos, so there's that. So I could play that, but again, starting over. Option number 3, I can pick up, or rather I can download, because I own the game, I could download Final Fantasy VII, I could rip it. I could rip the ISO directly off my disc, is what I'm saying. I could rip the ISOs off of my original discs and play it in emulation, but again, I'd have to start over. But that guy are sick? That guy are sick. What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what this reference to. Okay. And lastly, the option that we...
Yeah, that was a typo of the guy in the pipe outside of Sector 5?
Just about every paragraph in Final Fantasy VII Original Release has a typo, so I could not for the life of me discern one line. Now, if you were like, there's a spoony bard, I'd know exactly what you're talking about, because that's like just about one of the only typos in that game to my knowledge. But...
Right. But I mean, that's a bit like they said, it's a very famous typo. It's one that just kind of stuck out a lot.
Wait, I remember it now. Actually, it's the guy in the pipe. Doesn't that still get said in the version I played?
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't think it was. I think it was cleared up.
And final option, which is the option I believe Cody and I are currently leaning on, which is this version goes on sale. If this version goes on sale, we can pick it up and continue from this point. So that's... I didn't expect... I don't know if we got weirdly, jinxed because Cody was in voice during the last recording. That was a recording we didn't do anything for like 2 hours, and then we played an hour worth, and then...
Yeah, that must be it.
I don't know. I'm just, throwing... I don't know why there was no warning. Final Fantasy VII leaving Game Pass. But... current plans for anybody who's watching this nonsense later on YouTube is currently to wait for a sale, but still pursue playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, Final Fantasy VII Remake is not going to be held back by finishing 7, unless 7 goes on sale before I have access to PS5 Remake.
Or somehow comes back on Game Pass.
Or comes back on Game Pass or something, yes. So that is the current plan. Anybody watching, for the YouTubes, that's what we're doing. Is currently nobody really wants me to start Final Fantasy VII over. And let's be honest, I was a little bit of a grouch. Okay, I held a lot of it in, but Cody helped me get through it. I want to put a big thanks out to Cody for sitting with me through all the Final Fantasy VII. Just in chat was fine, because it would have felt like an absolute slog and chore without him. Like, I just know it would have been. But being able to, like, shoot the shit and kind of badmouth a game he liked and have him push back, I thank you, Cody, for your time, because otherwise, I was not feeling it pretty quickly again.
Happy to provide a distraction.
And so, alright, so, yeah. So anybody watching the playlist, one of two things is about to happen. One, the video after this will be the first video of Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation 5, or 4 if Cody can't wait any longer. Or... I
mean, I'm okay with waiting for 5. Like, I mean, we may as well go for the proper experience.
Yeah, I've been trying to rearrange the room and do super pretty, because hopefully, sometime soon, I'll be playing Until Dawn with my family, and I need them to be set up and wired for microphones and everything, so... Hopefully that'll be a testing process for what's coming up. Final Fantasy IV is awesome. I've heard that. You know what? Let's back up.
Final Fantasy IV is, I think, but the thing there was we were talking about PS4 versus PS5.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes, the PlayStation 4 version of Final Fantasy Remake, which is very clearly not going to be getting Remake Part 2 or Part 3. So in my mind, there's no reason to put myself through the unmitigated hassle that is playing PlayStation 4 and then moving that save file to PlayStation 5. Unmitigated hassle. In that they haven't mitigated it in any way. It's a complete hassle. So my preferred would be to now start Final Fantasy Remake on PlayStation 5, or if Game Developers Conference this year reveals that indeed there will be an Xbox version, then I'd rather do that. But whatever the case, not the PlayStation 4 version. And just
the sole licensing runs dry, a year from the day that it was put out, so that's always a possibility.
Yeah, I think that was last month. It just happened.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'd be just as happy to play it on PC myself, but, whatever.
Oh, well, I mean, if we're getting an Xbox version, we're almost guaranteed to get a PC version with a Square Enix 40% chance that it will be cross-save. So there is that.
Yeah.
But for anybody who is curious, we'll just leave with this final note. Leave a comment below if there are any other Final Fantasies you'd like to see me play on stream, because there's Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, 10, 10, 2 HD Remaster, and 12, the Zodiac Age. Of course, at this point, as much as I would like to play the Zodiac Age, I believe I actually have the Zodiac Age on PlayStation 4 because previous bad roommate left it to me. Is that it? Yes. Okay. This is a game I have started playing twice. I played it on PlayStation 2, someone overwrote my save file, I started playing it years later, and a memory card died. So both times, I lost it, which really sucks. Hopefully you guys can hear me as I step all that way far away from the microphone. I had not accounted for that. But
you were audible.
But at the very least, that means that if I started playing Final Fantasy 12, unless the disc snapped in half, I would keep being able to finish Final Fantasy 12 without the risk of it leaving Game Pass. Wait, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is on Game Pass. Okay, I wasn't sure. So the first 4, but I guess not sister location? Might as well glance ahead. In any event, do we have anything to add to the people who are watching later on the YouTubes?
Not regarding Final Fantasy VII, I don't believe.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Little Adora, are you serious? Are you serious right now? That text is not at the... Yeah, sure, why not? Because it's a lot of money. That's why not.
It is a lot of money.
I'm not going to turn it down.
I think everybody here has kind of agreed that $16 is a bit of an egregious asking price on their part.
It is.
And this is coming from somebody who really loves the game. I mean, it's just flat out. It's too much.
All right. So this is a crazy development. Little Adora, here is an anonymous PayPal. Is that helpful? There's my tip jar. We're gonna hang tentatively in. Oh no, do I know how to get into PayPal from Windows? 1 second, or into tip jar. You know what? If this is a real thing that happens, I'm going to put a dedication to Little Adora on screen, unless she is opposed to it. I'm just gonna be like, because that's crazy. This will have never happened before.
That is definitely very crazy.
Oh, apparently I have logged into Coffee before. I don't think they take an amount, but you know what? I'm not going to slight you on the tax. So, I mean, if this is a thing that's happening. Oh, hey, the animation really played. I got cut off by my video thing. I have it visibly in the wrong order. So, note to self. That's literally only happened one other time, so... If I move that up to here... Oh, it's already gone. Alright, Little Adora, are you opposed to me saying dedicated to Little Adora in the top corner of the screen? Because I am seriously going to do that. That is the unexpected happy ending to this shenanigans. No, I don't want to move my Google account. Don't be weird. Okay. Here, refresh page. Whoa! Oh, you covered the text, too. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. All right,
That is
let's.
exceedingly generous of you.
That is so generous. That is, I am in shock. Thank you very much. 1 second. Dedication. Did I spell it right? Ah. I'm leaving this in. I don't care about the playlist now. Like this gets to stay in. This is in the playlist now because otherwise, whoa, let's not grab the background.
Yeah, this is definitely a fair thing to leave in.
There you go. For posterity, for the YouTubes, for everybody. All right. So on that note, let me make sure that there's no shenanigans on the thing that I can. I don't remember. I think it automatically goes in from. So I think it's fine. Okay. So all right. On that note, Final Fantasy VII. We're gonna get
Apparently it's
disconnected
happening.
signal twice. Little Adora, do you have a color preference for me to rename this Steam color? All right. Let's see. What I meant to do was see in Game Store. Fuchsia? Oh no, isn't what I have kind of close to fuchsia? What color? Fuchsia is a bright purple pink. That's not bright. That's light. You know what? I'm going to use the power of the internet. Hold on, while this is buy to own, I guess. Hunterman of all people is going to own Final Fantasy VII 3 times. Who even knew? I think it just said like the last 4 digits, but I'd still rather people not know that either. YouTube, if there is an interesting cut, right there.
Now you know why.
Now you know why, because credit card information got it. So if I click on that button, it should say. I mean, it should actually say I own it on that screen. Let's try that again. Let me grab the Google Fuchsia RGB. Let's go RGB. Fuchsia RGB. We're gonna make sure that this is. Yes, you value my privacy. I disagree with whatever you're saying. All right, go away. Do this all while the game is loading. All right. Propertize. Paste. And now Streamlabs is being funky. Fine, I'll type it in manually. Double F, 00, double F. All right, we're going with it. 00FF. 00F. Why do you have that there if I can't? Got it. You know what? I was able to eyedropper it from the other window. Yeah, that looks about the color I had before. But anyway, Stream 8. Did the game pop? I wasn't paying attention. What just happened?
That might have been a pop on my phone that might have been heard.
Okay, let's see here. We got. Hello, Ulrich. Also, huge Final Fantasy VII, so don't mind supporting it. I mean, the remake was in the works for a day. I mean, it wasn't really in the works for a day. It was in the work for like 5-6 years or something. But
It was being talked about for much longer than it was actually in the works.
Just because we were all talking about. I mean, we were all talking about Mass Effect Remastered, and that wasn't a real thing for a while. They definitely weren't working on that until like the last year and a half before it came out. In the works over a decade, they realized it was a cash cow to milk. I don't think they even realized it was a cash cow to milk. I am concerned that the game is not loading. I just have the loading screen. Please try again. For some reason, Final Fantasy VII took too long to start. Oh, good. The video hasn't stopped for the YouTube. Excuse me. Let me turn console. Oh wait, that will that mess up my? I don't know if that'll mess up my OBS. I hope it won't. Wait, it doesn't matter because Final Fantasy VII is in stereo, so it's fine. Okay. Why this? Okay, I was about to say why this doesn't say no signal. I don't know because everything is off. Okay, I heard the chime. System is on. It'll take AverMedia a second. There we go. That's how fast the Series X comes back from being turned off. Everybody, that's amazing. All right, I'm gonna press this button now, and we're gonna hope that a fresh start has refreshed the game. So Ulrich, what you missed was me explaining that I can't play Final Fantasy VII anymore because it left Game Pass, and then Little Adora picked it up for us, which is why it says that up there in the top corner of the screen. It's still taking too long to start. Oh my god. How do I check files on Xbox? I haven't done this in ages. Alright. That's taking too long to start. Oh my. Alright, hold on. Hilarious. Manage files and add-ons. Okay, well the save data exists separately. 4 gigabytes. Okay. You know what? Hopefully it won't break streamed at what? Remove this? No, don't remove. Okay. We're going to remove the game and download its pittance of 4 gigabytes, which shouldn't break stream.
Oh no, not 4 gigabytes.
Did it do it? It looks like it's still there to me. Wait, what? What happened? Hold on. Wait, you know what? I didn't actually try quit. Hard quit. Instead of resume, I did blong and then... I actually should have done that the first time. Once, long ago, 4 gigabyte held unthinkable power. I mean...
That is true.
Super Metroid is 24 megabytes, guys. I'm just saying.
That just validates the truth on this.
What is... And now I'm clicking on it and nothing is happening. You can all hear me going blong, right? Blong is happening now? Wait, what?
Blong.
Please try again. It took too long to start. This is glorious. Hashtag square quality. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying the uninstall again. You right. You're about to uninstall. Uninstall all. Don't remove from groups. Well, it doesn't the save file is fine, Molly. The save file is not the game. The save file is down here. And even if it wasn't okay, Microsoft for free keeps backups of all your save files in the cloud. So, worst case scenario, the game would start up, go, hey, let me check the internet really quick, grab your save file, and then you'd be back into the things. This doesn't appear to be uninstalling this, however. What is going on with Final Fantasy VII? Square, what are you doing to me? I don't think this is Microsoft right now. Like, or what do they call, what is it when it only happens, this has never happened before. That's what I'm looking for. This is GDQ right now. Okay. Final Fantasy VII is still here. Uninstall. Uninstall all. You know what? Remove from groups. Nobody cares. Can I not? It's not uninstalling it. What the fuck? Game
Don't make me go all tech support and be like, have you turned it
Uninstall.
off and turned it on again?
I mean, I got time.
I'm just
You know
saying,
what?
tech
I'm
support
sorry.
solutions.
Restart console. Hard restart console. That's the next step. This will also be relatively quick. I can't uninstall game. Oh wait, not Xbox One. No. Series X. You've not lost signal over here, so it's... I don't know what's going on. Have I sacrificed a goat yet? No, Ulrich, I have not sacrificed a goat yet.
That usually comes after the hard reset. That's not
Okay,
usually
all right.
the
It says
first
no
step in
signal.
the
All right,
series.
so it was doing its hard shut off I think what happened was we just watched the Xbox kill task. That was the Windows taking too long to shut down. That black screen shouldn't have been there that long for restart. That should have been that Xbox logo. That should have been how fast everything came back. I don't. Oh, my controller is off. I was like, now I can't do anything. No. But anyway, um, manage game. I'm not risking you at all. Get out of here. Uninstall all. Uninstall all. Game not installed. That's kind of what I like to see. You'll also notice that on screen the save file is still there. Okay. See in Microsoft Store. You own this title. Good. Alright, so nothing screwed up with that. That's good. You own this title. Install. Probably would have played. It probably would have played. My games and apps. I'm missing it from this list now. If I go down to the queue, then we all get to have glorious queue cover. There. Then we can all marvel at the internet connection I am paying extra for while I'm living here. Oh, and the fact that the Microsoft Store is way faster than the PlayStation Store. You know what? I need a drink.
That could be taken a few ways.
It is a Pepsi. Fear not. It is a sugar Pepsi. Oh, wow. 2/3 of the way done already. Beautiful. All right. Making sure I can see the Twitch chat. Adora is Linux girl and sysadmin. Okay, so all things considered, Cody, we've only lost 40 minutes. That's better than last week.
Yeah, this is true. And last week it was all intentional. Well, sort of.
I mean,
It
you know,
ended up
we
kind
were
of
hanging out and
intentional.
chatting and things. Okay. So, I was going to cut this for YouTube a while ago, but, like, then shenanigans happened, and, Art of Rally, pretty fun, by the way. Just putting that out there. Okay. Click. Final Fantasy VII, hold to open. Nope, I'm already ahead of you. Alright, that's actually a good sign. Squeenix? Okay, I think the game started. So for everybody who is watching later, I don't have to click this over, actually, because I'm still in the full screen. For anybody who's watching later on YouTube, I thank you for watching. This hasn't been Final Fantasy VII. I have been Huntermon,
I've been Cody the Kingslayer.
and we will see you in the next video of the playlist. And be reassured, if you've watched this on whatever the day it goes live, whatever the next recording is, I'll put up the same day. Just to have not, like, brutally wasted your time here. Alright. Later.